Welcome to Red Bank Regional High School's International Baccalaureate Diploma Program's presentation. The IB Diploma Program has an internationally recognized curriculum that aims to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people who help to create a better and more peaceful world through intercultural understanding and respect. Red Bank Regional High School has the distinction of being one of only 18 IB public high schools in the state of New Jersey. A student might be considering IB if he or she is balanced, caring, inquisitive, reflective, a contributing member of society, open-minded. These traits are part of the IB learner profile. While students who possess some of these characteristics are naturally drawn to the program, it's perfectly fine if the student wouldn't necessarily describe him or herself like this now, for these traits will be developed throughout the coursework and experiences in the program. The IB Diploma Program curriculum is made up of 6 subject groups and a community service component. To complete the program, a student must complete the requirements of taking 3 courses at a higher level. Higher levels are 2-year courses that take place over junior and senior year, and take 3 standard level courses. Standard levels are 1-year classes that take place either junior or senior year. In addition, there are 3 core components to the IB Diploma Program: CAS, the Extended Essay, and Theory of Knowledge. Here are the IB courses currently offered at Red Bank Regional High School. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to read the full list. Please note, the Theory of Knowledge course is taken exclusively by diploma students. Here is what a typical course of study might look like for an IB Diploma student in his or her junior or senior year. The IB Diploma offers an opportunity for students to strengthen their transcripts, receive university credit, and have a rigorous schedule based on their interests. After high school, our IB students get accepted and have gone on to study at prestigious and well-respected universities around the country, such as American University, Brown, Cornell, NYU, UPenn, Tufts, Tulane, St. Andrews University in Scotland, and many more. This program gives Red Bank Regional High School students access to a lifelong learning community of like-minded students who share a global perspective. A student's experience in the program will also include field trips and shared activities. Through this program, an appreciation for community service will be fostered on a local and on a global scale. Listen to what Patrick, Class of 2022 IB Student Class President, has to say about his experience in the program.
Hi, I'm Patrick Murray. I'm a senior here at RBR. I'm the president of the IB Diploma Program, and I'll be attending the University of Notre Dame in the fall. So when it comes to my experience with the IB Diploma Program, it was really, from my start, I knew it was a program for me. I've always been interested in world affairs, history, the humanities, and also taking the most rigorous course possible to me in high school. And I think the IB program offers that. From History of the IB History of the Americas to IB Psychology, whatever IB class you take, it's really going to be the highest level you can take without being overwhelming. Our IB teachers here are so invested in the student success, and in our classes we have IB Diploma students. We also have certificate students who just take 1 or 2 IB classes because they're really interested in that topic, and both students are able to succeed and really get the full IB experience from those classes, and that's what I love about the program. But also we have, like I mentioned, the IB Diploma Program, so that's just the group of students that take a certain amount of IB courses in trying to achieve the IB Diploma Program. And I think that the community we've built here is really singular. I think it offers a course of study that's different from AP and unique because we have a group of people that are from all walks of life and have completely different experiences, yet we come together, we study together, and we achieve so much. And I think that's really, of all the aspects of IB, what stands out to me the most. It's the community and working together to achieve the highest academic achievements we can.
Here's TJ, Class of 2022's IB Student Vice President of Community Affairs. Listen to his testimonial about how IB extends beyond the classroom.
Hi, my name is TJ Ironman. I'm the IB Vice President of Community Affairs, and I'm a senior at RBR from Shrewsbury. What I think is so great about the IB Diploma program is that we learn both in and outside of the classroom. So the IB Diploma program emphasizes both action, again, in the classroom, in Socratic seminars, discussion, tests, assessments, research. You have all the facets of a rigorous education. But alongside that, you also have great involvement in the community. IB requires that all IB Diploma students fulfill what's known as creativity, action, and service. This essentially entails that we all are active members of our community doing things in a philanthropic kind of way. So my IB cohort individually has kind of taken this to, I would say, kind of an extreme. We're involved in pretty much every club in the school, and it's no coincidence that within that, we are the leaders of most of the clubs. And that is really accredited to the IB Diploma program, both pushing us to do that and the skills we learn. With that, in the community creativity, action, and service hours, it is required that we get a number of hours doing kind of charity activities such as sports and whatnot. So in that, we have a residency at lunch break at the local soup kitchen, as well as other kind of good deeds we've done for the school environment, such as the Ridge Road Run. We helped both facilitate and run that ourselves, and as well as some other local charities. With that, I just think it's really great that we are able to both learn a great curriculum inside the classroom and take that knowledge and apply it to the real world, where we can then learn more through both perspective and conversation.
Ruby, the IB Mentorship Student Coordinator, talks about her experience.
Of course. So my name is Ruby Smolin. I am from Red Bank. I'm a senior, and I am also the vice president, and I'm mainly geared towards the pre-IB students and helping them out. So something that IB has really solidified for me throughout my academic career is just a sense of like finding passion for certain subjects and really finding like where I belong, especially with colleges around the corner for all of us. So these decisions become increasingly more important to kind of know what you want to do and understanding what you can do and what you're good at. And I think IB has really, really developed my sense of ability and what I know I like and what I know I like to do. So one of the most important classes that I've ever taken personally was my IB environmental class. I was never really like a sciencey kind of gal. It wasn't really my thing. But when I started just stepping into that classroom and really starting to understand like the well-rounded view that IB presented through the lens of this environmental curriculum, I really discovered that it was something I was extremely passionate about, something I wanted to study in high school, in all of my papers, like any paper that I've been able to pick the topic of, it is always centered around environmentalism and environmental advocation. So that's something that IB has really brought to me, and now I'm gonna go on and major in environmental studies somewhere. Not sure where yet, but somewhere. I second everything that TJ said. Obviously, I've made great friends throughout this. It's been lovely to participate in the community and really be able to become immersed in all of the communities just around the corner from me, especially in Red Bank. It's been a lovely opportunity. And it's really just helped me understand what I really want to do and what I'm passionate about and what makes me excited when I go to school. So
Rachel, our IB student relations representative, Rachel, discusses how the diploma program gave her the confidence to grow from an average student to one who excels.
I'm Rachel Grant. I went to Markham. I'm from Little Silver. I'm a senior, and I'm the marketing director for IB. And whenever I come on to talk to people, I always I have a little confidence speech that I like to give people. So when I was a freshman and a sophomore, I wasn't the best student. I remember there were a couple marking periods my freshman, sophomore year where I didn't even make honor roll. And to make honor roll, you have to get an 80 or above in all your classes. And I didn't even make that. And then unfortunately, fortunate for your kids if they want to do pre-IB, but I wavered into the IB diploma program starting my junior year. So I basically jumped into all IB courses like fresh out of the blue. Like I didn't really know what was going on. I mean, I was intimidated. My dad thought it'd be great for me. And well, fast forward 2 years. I mean, I just got admitted to Boston College. Go Eagles. But yeah, which looking back, freshman and sophomore year, there was no way that I would have been able to pull that off. And I 100% give credit to joining the IB diploma program. And I don't think people understand that once like you're an IB diploma kid, your acceptances for colleges skyrocket. And I remember Patrick Murray was talking about I think the acceptance rates for like U Chicago and UGA and like any other college, they go up tremendously. And I think that was definitely one of the reasons that I got into Boston College. And also just like another thing, I know it sounds like super intimidating, like international baccalaureate diploma program. Like, oh my God, like my kid needs to be the next like Albert Einstein to join this so he or she can succeed. But you really don't. You just have to apply yourself. It doesn't take a lot to be successful in the IB diploma program, but you just need to like grow educationally. You need to make sure that you ask questions. That's something that I struggled with. And now I like ask questions in all my classes. I especially grow my math teacher now, which back in freshman, sophomore year, I never did. I'd be always too scared to like ask the teacher questions, but it isn't that intimidating. I think anyone can do it if they just apply themselves to it. And IB is a great way to also like build a community with people that you would have never thought that you would have been friends with. Like me, TJ, Ruby, and Patrick, like TJ said, we're all very different people. Like we're all in different friend groups. We're all doing different activities in different sports, and we would not be like the little friend group that we have right now. So yes, that's all I have to say.
Check out what our 2020 salutatorian Tor has to say about how the IB diploma program helped him gain acceptance to Cornell. Also, 2020 IB diploma graduate Claire will explain how IB expanded her view of the world as a freshman at the University of Pittsburgh.
Tor Hognes, IB class of 2020 at RBR, and I'm going to give a brief testimonial about my experience doing the IB diploma. So first I'd like to talk briefly about the academics. Important to note, unlike AP, where there's one answer, like mostly multiple choice, IB classes realize that there are different ways to approach a problem or question, and they place an emphasis on how you get to your answer and develop your problem-solving skills. So this is mostly in the form of open-ended questions, which at first might seem difficult to answer because you actually have to think about the question. You can't just find the answer. I think it's something that definitely better equipped me for college. Second, IB is manageable. The workload is not bad at all. The teachers are extremely understanding regarding the stresses of high school and are always willing to have a conversation if you're stressed out about a deadline or exam. Something else important that I really valued about my experience was the uniqueness of the IB diploma. So if you're like me when I was in your position, you care about your future and where you go to college. Being an IB diploma recipient will make your application stand out. Important to note, if you do IB diploma, it is totally manageable and doable to take additional AP courses for science and math that we might not offer an IB version of. I'm studying engineering at Cornell, and I did the IB diploma, and so I was able to take the AP science and math classes that I need to take and still do the IB diploma, so it just goes to show. To conclude, I recommend IB to any student who wants to make the most out of their high school experience. The teachers are incredible, the coursework is intriguing, and the workload is manageable. My IB experience at RBR was unforgettable, and I push you to take advantage of the amazing opportunity that your school has to offer.
Hi, I'm Claire Patrone, and I am a freshman at the University of Pittsburgh. I graduated RBR last year, and I was part of the IB diploma program my junior and senior year. And now, after going through almost an entire semester at Pitt, I can definitely say that the IB diploma program helped me really build and attain some, study skills and productivity skills that are necessary, I think at least, for higher education and your higher education experience. And it sort of makes everything easier when you come to college having those skills. For example, understanding the best study habits for you and being really good at time management and understanding how to make yourself the most productive student that you possibly can. I think that's something that a lot of people struggle with their freshman year of college commonly, because they don't have an experience or an opportunity like the IB Diploma program. And instead of that, I've sort of come to college with these skills fresh, and I've been able to apply them instead of struggling through my first semester like everyone else is. Also, something else that's really important that I didn't necessarily realize the value of this until I got to college. It really teaches you writing, the IB Diploma program, and it really teaches you how to not be scared of writing. And I think that's really important because, for me at least, I've already been offered these classes that either are extensions of classes that I'm taking or are honors options of classes that I'm taking that commonly have a writing component. And I think that a lot of people as a freshman would be scared of, college writing, academic writing. And I feel like the IB Diploma program has really helped me not be scared of that, which is sort of making this easier for me and really allowing opportunities to arise for me that wouldn't normally arise if I didn't have an experience like the IB Diploma program. I also want to add that you really do, it is true, you really do become close with the people that you are going through the program with. I think that it's really helpful to have people around you who are sort of understand what you're going through and are going through the same thing, and people you can bounce ideas off of and get help from. You really develop this camaraderie that I think is really important. I still talk to the people that I was in the IB Diploma program with. It also makes you in a bigger picture, it helps you become a valuable global citizen and a well-rounded person because of the way that it teaches you to think and to understand and to sort of process bias and process point of view and all those things. And it teaches you really how to attain knowledge and what knowledge is and how we think about knowledge and how we think, essentially. And I think that that's a really important part, or a really important component of becoming a well-rounded student and person and global citizen today.
Listen to what the Dean of Admissions at Stanford University has to say about the IB Diploma program.
As a parent thinking about having my child attend an IB program, I do remember worrying about the rigor and was it going to be worth it? And I think in so many ways it has been. I think the changes I saw in my own child going through the IB program were primarily recognizing that he could do things that he never thought he could do. It expanded his way of thinking. It encouraged our entire family to travel more than we would have otherwise. His linguistic skills were really honed, and all of those things have come into play later on. So in ways that you don't necessarily expect, I think a parent can actually watch your child grow and expand in these many different ways that the IB promotes. Selective institutions, highly selective institutions like Stanford, perceive IB students as strongly prepared, capable, ready to take on the challenges of the curriculum that we offer. Our schools tend to have a higher expectation for students coming in just because the nature of our student bodies are highly prepared, and IB students are among those who are ready to tackle whatever it is we can offer them in the very beginning. When we see an IB student's application, we light up, we are excited, we're looking to see how a student has taken on the IB. It's so individualized when you really get down to it. Many projects are self-initiated. Research is done based on things that they really care about, and that's an unusual opportunity for students in high school, and I think if they can portray that on their applications, it makes them sound more lively, it shows us what's going on inside their heads, it gives us a sense of their initiative. The IB definitely has research, and institutions have done it as well, to show that there is a higher success rate of IB students in the first year or two of college.
The IB Diploma program here at Red Bank Regional High School is a portal to a global community We hope this video has helped you understand the prestige of the IB Diploma program here at RBR. Interested students should talk with their school counselor for more information and to apply.